Hi, and welcome to the Weather Guru podcast edition for this weekend, February 22nd, 21st, Sunday edition. And today it looks like the deep winter chill that has gripped much of the central plains and central U.S. and moved across the northeast is going to be ending soon here as there's a pattern change coming up here. And that's going to mean that temperatures are going to be warming coming up on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this upcoming week. But first we have to get through more snow for the Midwest and Northeast. A quick moving Clipper system is going to be moving through the Midwest Sunday through Monday night, and this is going to be bringing an additional snowfall here for the area. Anywhere from Des Moines, Iowa to Chicago and to Michigan and over towards Cleveland and down in through the Ohio Valley, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York, and the northern New England. You get anywhere from about 1 to 3 inches of snowfall coming through, with maximum amounts being felt along the lake effect zones of southwest lower Michigan up into the Ontario and off the Lake Erie on the Tug Hill Plateau from Watertown down into Syracuse. Those areas will be experiencing the maximum snow of 3 to 6 inches. Everywhere else in the zone will get 1 to 3 inches. So it'll be a quick moving system. Be through Monday morning. Monday afternoon, the low pressure system will be moving northeastward into Canada, and that will cut off the flow of snow and rain. Rain will be south, anywhere from Norfolk, Virginia into the Carolinas, down and through Nashville will be rain in Virginia and North Carolina, but at least it won't be as drastic as having the ice and snow that they had previously. Also, everywhere else it looks pretty quiet but cold in different parts of the country. Here we can see temperatures 68 degrees and sunny in Los Angeles, 59 degrees sunny in Houston, Fahrenheit, 65 degrees and sunny in Tampa right now. And the cold is going to be confined to the north after Tuesday, when the jet stream retreats and the ridge builds in the northeast and the Midwestern plains. That ridge will pump in warmer temperatures, and even warmer temperatures are getting far north as Minneapolis, Minnesota, National Falls. Coming up on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, they'll be in near the 40 degree mark, which is amazing for this time of year. Out west, we do have some showers and rain showers associated with another system coming in through the Seattle and the Cascades Mountains and the Rockies, Northern Rockies, that will bring rain and snow to those areas as needed. Elsewhere in world weather news, today we have marine life fights for survival after chilling temperatures. Cold stunned sea turtles, frozen alligators fight for their lives after this unprecedented cold snap. Unbelievable. So in Texas and the Gulf of Mexico, over 140 sea turtles were rescued by the Texas game wardens located in Cameron County there in South Texas and South Padre Island down there. They rescued a bunch of sea turtles. At the temperatures, they were frozen. The turtles were literally shell-shocked in this extreme weather. They have been coming. Sea turtles are exothermic, or cold-blooded creatures, meaning they cannot regulate their own body heat. If water they inhabit drips below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, like it did during the extreme cold in Texas they had the week, the turtles become hypothermic and lethargic and unable to swim. It's like they freeze. That's unbelievable. So they rescued over 100 turtles in freezing temperatures, freezing water temperatures. And that is just unbelievable. They rescued 141 turtles, according to Texas game wardens there in Cameron County. Also, alligators are another thing that they had to watch out for as well. Alligators were frozen in ice with just a snout sticking out of the frozen bodies of water. That is unbelievable. The gators won't freeze if the water stays liquid. That's according to the game wardens. Their snouts are just cartilage, so freezing doesn't hurt their snouts. They can still move when aware of things, according to things. So that's unbelievable. Even the animals were suffering during the cold temperatures that we experienced in the middle of the country in Texas and Oklahoma and up through the plains and of course toward the east toward Memphis, Tennessee and other areas. Snowpack will remain on the ground though. Many of these areas from Texarkana, Texas to Arkansas, to Little Rock, Arkansas, to Memphis, Tennessee, and down into Texas experienced several inches, up to a foot of snow or more, and that snowpack is not going to melt anytime soon, so look for it to stick around into this coming week. But like I said, the good news is that the warm-up is on the way as the jet stream retreats far to the north, allowing much of the central plains and northern plains and southeast and northeast to return to normal and warm up. So that should be a much needed reprieve from the heavy winter blow that we've experienced. Elsewhere in the news too as well, As you know, the NASA Perseverance landed safely on Mars. Their rover spent the last 6 or 7 months traversing over 200 days, traversing the 290 million miles Mars planet is away from us. But it's made a safe landing, and now they're hoping to get some great photos and pictures, high resolution photos, as well as continue their search for water and life on the planet of Mars. And a magnitude 4.2 earthquake jolts Central Weary, Storm Weary, U.S. This was located 6 kilometers southwest of Manchester, Oklahoma, just north of Enid, Oklahoma, just in the panhandle of Oklahoma. Now, this area is not uncommon to experience earthquakes in the middle of the country. They're located on a fault line or plateau line, but still, a 4.2 earthquake is something that can be felt in Oklahoma. And people were already nervous because that area has experienced rolling blackouts. As you know, the storm about Texas left and Oklahoma left about 5 million people without power and some without water. But this earthquake was just another thing to add to the fears. But luckily, no injuries were reported. It was felt like the weak shaking was felt as far away as Wichita, Kansas, and Oklahoma City. But there was no damage to buildings and no damage to people, lives lost or anything like that. So that's a blessing in disguise. But just to let you know that the earth is changing, climate is changing, weather is changing, and people are changing. And so that's just some of the weather news that you want to keep in mind. Now, as far as a personal safety thing, when you're driving, whether you're driving on snow-covered roads or roads that are clear, in the wintertime, air pressure gets low in your tires, so be sure to check your tires. Keep them at the proper PSI, 32 PSI, 32 PSI, some up to 35 PSI, but no more than that. So definitely check your tire pressure to make sure that it's not low, and so you're getting the proper rotation and traction as you venture out in these winter, no matter where you are in the world. So that's something to keep in mind too as well. So the next winter storm, like I said, is on the move, and it will be making its way through Sunday night to Monday night. Tuesday will be major improvements for everybody. Everybody should be in the clear for this system. So this is your Weather Guru forecast for the U.S. and beyond, and weather news forecast. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.